And good morning, math masters of Virtual Room 502, my fabulous fourth graders. Let's see where we're at today. We're doing lesson 16. It is the problem set. You're in grade 4, and this is module 5, okay? And our page number, in case that information isn't enough to get you there, is page 167. Today's date is, what am I talking about? It's 04/01/2021. And this is page, I'm going to say 167. So there's all the information you could possibly need. Now let's get started. Let's take a look. I didn't really cover this too well yesterday because I was in a big hurry. So we're going to start off with this 3/5 and pause if you need to get all your stuff together and all that. 3/5 minus 1/5. Now, what I want you to think about in your copycats is, let's say these circles represent 3 cats and not 3/5. And you gave one of those cats away. How many cats would you have? You'd have 2 cats. So think about it in terms of fifths. You have 3/5, and you take away 1/5. How many fifths do you have? Just like your cats, you have 2/5. Making some sense, I hope? Let's go to B. We have 5/5 minus 3/5. Let's say you had 5 dogs and you gave away 2. How many dogs would you have? You'd have 3 dogs. All right. So how many fifths would you have? You have 5/5 and you gave away 3 of them. How many would you, oops, not 2, 3 of them, excuse me. You gave away 3 of them. How many would you have left? You would have 2/5. That's another way of doing fractions. I need the room. Let's head it over here. Let's say you had, we have 3 halves minus 2 halves. Let's say you had 3 cookies and you took away 2 of them. How many cookies would you have left? You'd have 1 cookie. In this case, we have 3 halves. I took away 2, so I have 1 half. Kind of making sense, I hope. 6/4 minus 3/4. Okay, so I have 6/4. I'm taking away 3/4. How many fourths are left? Well, 6 minus 3 is 3. So I have 3/6 left. All right. Hope you're catching on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, damas and caballeros. Let's head on here to solve. Now, try to do these on your own. If you get stuck, come on back, okay, and see what I've done. So stop when you get to 3, okay? So we're going to just do these to solve these. If you think you got it down, go for it, but come back and check, okay? So you can pause the tape, give it a shot, then check your work. If you're still unclear on this, follow along with me, Mr. Leggett. So we have 5/6, and we're subtracting 3 of them. Well, 5 minus 3 is 2, right? We don't subtract 6 minus 6. The denominators staying the same, and we wind up with 2/6. Let's go to B. 6/8 minus 4/8. What do we get? 6 minus 4, well, that happens to be 2. The eighth does not change. The denominator does not change. When it's the same, keep it the same. We'll talk about that later. Okay, they're trying to throw a curveball at you, trying to trick you. I know my tenths is going to remain the same, but what's 3 minus 0? I have 3/10, and I take away 3/10. I have 0/10. Nada zip. Over here, we have 5/5 are 1 whole. Remember, when the denominator and the numerator are the same, it's 1 whole. We're subtracting from 5/5 4/5. 5 minus 4 is 1. The denominator remains the same. We continue on our trek. We have an improper fraction. This means it's greater than 1. Why is it greater than 1? Because look, there's more parts than the unit. 5/4. That means it's greater than 1. It's an improper fraction. What do we get here? The 4 remains the same. 5/4 subtract 4/4, you get 1/4 left, okay? And then we go to our last one here before we take a quick little break. We have 5/4 minus 3/4. Well, think about it. 5 minus 3 is what? It's 2. and the fourth remains the same. So let's just do one little tape diagram over here to demonstrate this problem. Or you know what? Let's use, well, just not a lot of room here. Let's go ahead and use the area model. No, I don't want to do that. We'll use the old number line, and I'll just try to make it fit into this very small piece of land that Eureka gives me to work on. Okay, so here's our number line, and be copycats and follow along with me so you really get the hang of this. So you have 0, 1, and 2. 0, 1, 2. There, we're breaking them into fourths. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4. Where do we start off with? 5/4. We're subtracting how many? We're subtracting 3. 1, 2, 3. Minus 3/4. Boy, my eyes are bad. What are we left with? 1/4, 2/4. And that is that. There you have it. All right. That was kind of a quick little lesson, but go ahead and take a break. By break, I don't mean you're going off playing outside, checking, riding the horses or whatever it is you're doing. You're just taking a quick break, getting a drink of water, going to the restroom, washing your hands, telling mom and dad you love them, feeding the dog, pet the cat, check on baby, brother, and sister. But you're back here in 2 to 3 minutes, okay? Thank you.